Pepper's a remarkable herb. In the book Back to Eden by Jethro Kloss, he devotes half a page to every other herb but 10 pages to cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper moves blood. It is a stimulant, but not a nervous system stimulant. It's not an irritant. It's a stimulant to the blood, and whenever you move blood, you move healing into that area. Internally, it can relieve a sore throat. It might tingle at first, but when that tingling settles down, you'll find relief, because cayenne pepper also has an analgesic effect. It's a natural painkiller. Cayenne pepper can be used for an upset stomach. When it gets into the blood, it thins the blood, it opens the capillaries, it strengthens the arterial wall. About 1/4 teaspoon in a little cup of water, or maybe 1/3 of a cup of water just before the meal. But the Hawthorn Berry. We've seen many people get off their blood pressure medication by taking the Hawthorn Berry. And you can take 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams a day. And you can use the Hawthorn Berry even when a person's still on blood pressure meds. But as the blood pressure comes down, then because you've implemented all the lifestyle changes, then you can start reducing the blood pressure medication. He heard the lectures at the end of the week. He said, "Thank you, Barbara." He said, "I very much enjoyed my week. I will take some Hawthorn berries home with me and continue." Now, he rang me 4 months later. He said, "I'd like to come and visit, get some more Hawthorn berries." I said, "Come for lunch, Henry." Now, when I opened the door, I did not recognize Henry. He had lost 40 kilos. So the puffiness in his face had gone. He said, "I can do my coat up now." He said, "Sit down, I have some stories for you." He said, "I went to the doctor recently to have my blood pressure taken, and the doctor said, I'll have to get another machine."
Did you know the cure for high blood pressure might already be in your kitchen or garden? Prepare to be amazed as Barbara O'Neill unveils the secrets of 3 miracle herbs that are fast, effective, and natural. These herbs work in ways you won't believe, from improving circulation to balancing your blood pressure instantly. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by the complexities of managing hypertension, this is the video for you. It's time to embrace the healing power of nature. The 3 magical herbs. Realizing the drawbacks and risks of some traditional medications, many people are moving toward natural treatments and remedies. If you are one of them too, then you are at the right place, because this video will change your life. Ranging from herbs to oils, nature offers a treasure of healing products. One of the most well-known experts in this field is Barbara O'Neill. With her deep knowledge of natural remedies, she has helped many realize the natural healing powers of plants and herbs. She has spent most of her life researching diseases and their root causes, including those related to heart and blood pressure. In her lectures, Barbara O'Neill speaks about how one can keep one's heart healthy by managing blood pressure through diet and other lifestyle factors. Most importantly, she is focused on adding natural remedies to lifestyles, which can keep diseases away without any harm. The 3 herbs that she mostly speaks about aren't just good for your heart. They also thin your blood and do a lot more. So, are you ready to dive into it? Let's go through these miracle herbs right away. Hawthorn Berry. Hawthorn Berry is an amazing herb known to supercharge your heart. It can help your heart function efficiently and stay healthy instantly. It is originally from England and grows well in colder environments. This is exactly why it is mostly seen in Victoria, Australia. It might also be seen in New Zealand, if it is offered ideal conditions, of course.
Runs to understand what it needs, to understand what weakens it, to understand what strengthens it, we need to go to the CBD, the Central Business District of the human body. So here is our cell, and this week we've been looking at the glucose coming in. Last night we looked at insulin.
It especially does wonders for conditions like heart arrhythmia, where your heartbeat becomes irregular. Barbara O'Neill says this often happens due to caffeine, refined sugar, and modern wheat. She recommends incorporating hawthorn berries into lifestyles to restore normal heart rhythm and strengthen it as well. The best part about hawthorn berries is that they are super safe to use and can be used in many different ways. You can take them in tablet form 3 times a day, but if it doesn't seem to work out for you, you can increase the dose. Since they are all natural and safe to use, There's no need to worry about side effects.
The hawthorn berry strengthens the heart. It brings it back to normality. Often people have heart arrhythmia, often caused by caffeines and wheats and refined sugar, not even realizing that the food they're eating is causing the problem. But hawthorn berry can bring it back to normality. It's an incredibly safe herb. You might get hawthorn berry tablets and have 1-3 times a day. If it's not doing it, do 2-3 times a day. Do 4-3 times a day.
So, what else does it do beyond regulating the heartbeat? Well, it can and will bring your blood pressure to a normal state. If it's high, hawthorn berry will bring it down, but if it's low, it will bring it up. It's that simple and effective. So, all in all, hawthorn berry is a marvelous herb to keep your heart healthy and running.
So the hawthorn berry, if your blood pressure's too high, it'll bring it down. If it's too low, it'll bring it up.
Remember, hawthorn berries can fix your heart issues, but they cannot fix the root cause, so you must look out for underlying conditions like poor diets and unhealthy lifestyle choices. Only this way can you keep yourself on track. O'Neill says you should keep your heart healthy with care and diligence. Now let's talk about its nutrients and how it keeps your heart healthy. Hawthorn berries are packed with powerful antioxidants like flavonoids, which help keep your blood pressure normal. They work by gently enlarging your blood vessels and letting the heart pump blood throughout the body more efficiently and easily. This turns out well for your heart. Why? Because it doesn't need to work harder than usual, so it gets a break from its job. High blood pressure can easily harm your arteries, which means there's an increased risk of heart attack or a stroke. Hawthorn berries come to the rescue by relaxing the walls of blood vessels and lowering the damaging effects of high blood pressure. According to research, hawthorn berries, regardless of how they are consumed, can maintain your blood pressure over time. But do you know one more benefit of these powerful berries? It turns out they don't only benefit your blood pressure levels, you can even rely on them for your cholesterol levels. Yes, you heard that right. They can bring down cholesterol levels, giving a safe space to your arteries, away from oxidative damage, and ensuring their cleanliness. So, having hawthorn berries isn't just about preventing damage. It's more about offering your heart the tools it really needs to survive and thrive. You can consume it in a capsule or brew it into a tea. Rest assured, it will serve your heart well. Garlic. The second herb is garlic. It isn't only a flavor booster resting in your refrigerator or kitchen slab. It is a powerhouse of heart benefits. It has been researched for centuries, and it turns out that it packs a whole lot of heart-healthy benefits. So, when the deal is about heart and blood pressure, garlic is all about pushing buttons all at once. Garlic effectively controls your blood pressure. High blood pressure can put a lot of stress on your heart and arteries, but garlic has a compound called allicin, which eases up your blood vessels and boosts circulation quickly. This all leads to reduced blood pressure, which gives your heart much-needed relaxation. Barbara O'Neill says garlic has been examined for about 20 years for its amazing benefits for both heart and blood pressure. It isn't only about blood flow, it also plays a part in keeping up good arterial health. With time, your arteries might shrink due to plaque buildup, which often results in heart diseases. This is where garlic comes into play.
Garlic has been studied for about 20 years now on the wonders or the wonderful effect it has on the heart and on the blood.
It has been shown to delay plaque buildup and reduce the amount of plaque overall. That's how garlic helps your heart and blood flow stay healthy by keeping your arteries fit and clear. But that's not all. It is also loaded with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, which help your body fight against free radicals that may otherwise harm your heart. The best way to take it is to take a raw garlic clove and swallow it with water within a few hours of your meal. You can also slice the clove into small pieces, put them over a spoon, drizzle some honey, and eat it. Eating raw garlic can effectively lower your blood pressure, but you can also consume it as a supplement. So go ahead with whatever feels right for you and enjoy its heart-healthy benefits. Cayenne pepper. The third herb is cayenne pepper. Barbara O'Neill says cayenne pepper is the #1 blood stimulant you could ever come across. According to O'Neill, blood is the life of the flesh. It works by boosting blood flow and circulation, ultimately offering your body a whole range of health benefits without any side effects that some synthetic stimulants might give. Surprisingly, cayenne pepper gives you 3 benefits related to your heart. Let's talk about its first benefit, which is ultimate blood thinning. It is the best blood thinner out there. While improving the blood flow, cayenne pepper can also lower the chances of forming blood clots. Unlike traditional blood thinners like aspirin, which can cause brain, stomach, and even eye bleeds, it thins your blood without causing any harm to your body because it is all natural. Surprisingly, cayenne pepper gives you 3 benefits related to your heart. Let's talk about its first benefit, which is ultimate blood thinning. It is the best blood thinner out there. While improving the blood flow, cayenne pepper can also lower the chances of forming blood clots. Unlike traditional blood thinners like aspirin, which can cause brain, stomach, and even eye bleeds, it thins your blood without causing any harm to your body because it is all natural. The best part? It seals the bleeding blood vessels while thinning your blood effectively. Amazing, right?
Cayenne pepper does 3 things. Cayenne pepper thins the blood. It's a powerful blood thinner. We've had some guests come to us who are on aspirin to thin the blood. The research now is showing that aspirin causes brain bleeds, causes stomach bleeds, and it causes eye bleeds. Cayenne pepper does not cause any bleeds. In fact, if cayenne pepper is going through your arteries and your veins and it finds any bleeding, it'll seal the bleeding blood vessel. How come it can thin the blood and yet seal bleeding blood vessels?
What about the second benefit? Well, it also gives power and strength to your arterial walls. Barbara O'Neill says it can be ideal for those who are experiencing damage because of their unhealthy diet or other health issues, as it can easily fix arterial walls. The third amazing thing it does is that it opens up your capillaries. This way, your blood flow becomes more effective, reaching every part of the body while transporting the needed nutrients and oxygen.
So anyone who has had damage from all the things that we talked about that cause the damage, they can be repaired. And cayenne pepper helps to repair that. The third thing that the cayenne pepper does is it opens the capillaries. So you get a more powerful, effective flow of blood through the whole body. That's what cayenne pepper does.
She recommends consuming cayenne pepper daily to keep your blood pressure on track. She suggests adding a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper to a small amount of water and drinking it 3 times a day. If you have it with your meals, it will definitely help you with digestion by triggering the release of digestive enzymes. But it might give you a tingling feeling and heat within your digestive tract. So, if you find it difficult to bear, you can also consume it in a capsule form. The best way to have it, however, is through water, because it will directly interact with the tissues of your digestive system, giving you overall health benefits.
And some people think, I don't want to have every mouthful hot. What you can do, I say start with 1/4 teaspoon and a little bit of water and just throw it down. It'll tingle, but it'll settle down in a few minutes. And have that 3 times a day. You can even build up to 1/2 teaspoon 3 times a day. There's a book called Back to Eden by Jethro Kloss, and there are 10 pages in that book devoted to cayenne pepper.
Barbara O'Neill also mentioned the book of Back to Eden by Jethro Kloss, in which Kloss spends 10 pages writing about cayenne pepper, while giving 1/2 page to every other herb. This means cayenne pepper is extraordinarily beneficial. The heat of this pepper might seem impossible to bear at first, but it goes away with time, offering you a wealth of benefits, especially to your heart.
What you need to do is get a very good quality cayenne pepper. If it's brown, it's old. It should be bright orange in colour. So you're best really to go to your health food shop. Because sometimes in the supermarket, I've looked at cayenne peppers and they're brown, they're old. But in the health food shop, you'll be able to get a nice sparky one.
Lastly, cayenne pepper can also help if your hands and feet are often cold and you feel sluggish. It can even boost your metabolism, in addition to keeping your heart well. A healthy metabolism will keep your weight under management, which is a key factor in protecting your heart against cardiovascular diseases. Scientific evidence supporting these herbs. Some research studies also support the cardiovascular benefits of hawthorn berries. A systematic review published in Advances in Integrative Medicine showed that hawthorn berries can lower blood pressure in people with moderate hypertension if they are taken for at least 12 weeks. The review suggested that these berries can lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure without causing any side effects. In another research study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology, Hawthorn berries were found to have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, lipid-lowering, and vascular endothelial protective properties. But how do these relate to heart health? Well, all of these properties effectively deal with hypertension, ultimately boosting overall cardiovascular health. Garlic. A review article published in Nutrients discussed the phytochemical composition of garlic, especially elements like allicin and ajoine, alongside its historical uses. A study conducted in Lebanon has shown that garlic can mildly lower blood pressure in people struggling with mild hypertension. This often happens due to increased production of nitric oxide, improvement of endothelial function, and antioxidant properties. Another research study published in BMC Cardiovascular Disorders showed that blood pressure was significantly reduced in individuals who consumed garlic compared to those who didn't. The research in Nutrients also confirmed the antihypertensive properties of aged garlic extract, which lowered both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper's active ingredient, capsaicin, offers many benefits, including the effective management of blood pressure. Research shows that capsaicin can help blood flow stay in a normal state by relaxing and dilating the blood vessels. A review article discussed how the capsaicin can support blood flow circulation and lower inflammation. It can also support cardiovascular health. Another research study mentioned the benefits of cayenne pepper, specifically its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, which help keep the heart healthy. Incorporating these herbs into your diet. Getting these herbs adjusted into your meal plans isn't a hard and fast rule. Given their amazing flavors and health benefits, cayenne pepper, garlic, and hawthorn berries can easily make their spots in your daily routine. So, let's see how you can make the most of them. Hawthorn berry. Most people usually have hawthorn berries in powdered form or as tea. So how can you make its tea? Start by adding 1 to 2 teaspoons of hawthorn berry powder to water and steep it for about 10 minutes. Let it cool down a bit and enjoy. You can drink it once or twice a day for cardiovascular benefits. If you don't want to have tea, you can look for tinctures of hawthorn berries that can be easily incorporated into smoothies and juices. For breakfast, you can add its powder to oatmeal and yogurt. Its powder gives a bit of tart flavor, which pairs well with honey and fruits. On the other hand, hawthorn berry syrup can be drizzled on pancakes or mixed in salad dressings. It will offer you a tangy and unique flavor. Lastly, you can even infuse it with roasted meat sauces if you are looking for a unique flavor and added benefits. Garlic. Garlic is already a part of many foods, and some cannot even be prepared without the slightest addition of it. Simply grind fresh garlic cloves and let them sit for a few minutes to boost their allicin content. Cook them in olive oil before preparing your favorite dishes, such as soup, stir-fries, roasted vegetables, or even marinades. You can even make a quick, heart-healthy snack using garlic. Just saute garlic cloves in olive oil for a few minutes and let them cool. Then spread it over your bread. Sprinkle some cheese and bake the bread until the cheese is melted. But there's one more thing you can do with garlic. You can make garlic hummus by blending tahini, chickpeas, lemon juice, and roasted garlic cloves to prepare a delicious dip. Cayenne pepper. Let's move on to cayenne pepper and how you can add it to your meals. The simplest way is to sprinkle some powder over your scrambled eggs, avocado toast, and roasted vegetables. The heat in this amazing herb can up the game of stews, soups, and chili recipes.
Because sometimes in the supermarket I've looked at cayenne peppers and they're brown, they're old, but in the health food shop you'll be able to get a nice sparky one, and you'll get used to it. I am. In my sourdough toast in the morning, I put about a teaspoon of olive oil, wonderful oil for the heart, and then I sprinkle about half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper over that. Then avocado, and then black-eyed beans helps, softens the blow.
Want to try it in a sweet, tangy juice? Squeeze some lemon in a glass of water, add honey and a pinch of cayenne pepper powder, and your zesty lemonade is ready. You can even add this powder to marinades for grilled meat and seafood to make them more enjoyable and delicious. It can also make a great pair with popcorn. Just sprinkle some powder over them with a slight touch of olive oil and enjoy your movie night. Potential side effects and precautions. Hawthorn berry is usually safe to consume without any side effects, but it can sometimes cause the dizziness, nausea, or an upset stomach. It might also interfere with blood pressure or heart medications. If you're taking any prescribed medications for heart conditions, It's important to consult your healthcare provider before using Hawthorn Berry regularly. Garlic, on the other hand, is extremely healthy, but it can cause bad breath or body odor, which some might find unpleasant. It can also cause digestive issues like bloating, acidity, or diarrhea in some individuals, especially when consumed raw or in large quantities. Garlic supplements might rarely increase the risk of bleeding, especially for individuals on blood-thinning medications like warfarin. For this reason, if you're scheduled for any surgical procedures, it's recommended to avoid garlic or garlic supplements beforehand. What about cayenne pepper? Cayenne pepper is generally safe for most people, but it can irritate your stomach lining, especially if you suffer from ulcers or acid reflux issues. Overconsumption of cayenne pepper may also lead to a burning sensation in your mouth, throat, or stomach. Therefore, it's essential to consume it in moderation. If you are new to these herbs or have any underlying conditions, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional before incorporating them into your meals. This ensures that you get the benefits of these herbs safely and effectively. Success stories. Barbara O'Neill shared a success story of 69-year-old retired Judge Henry, who had been suffering from high blood pressure, blood clotting, high blood sugar, bad cholesterol levels, stomach ulcers, and gout. He was on 6 different medications for his conditions. During O'Neill's program, she started giving him a Hawthorn Berry tea daily. Within a few months, Henry was able to stop taking medications, and his blood pressure became normal.
His name was Henry. He was a retired judge, and he came to our program, and he was not interested in changing his medication. He was about, I think, 69. He was a bit overweight, probably carrying about 70-pound excess weight. He was on medication for blood pressure, for blood thinning, for blood cholesterol, for blood sugar, and gout and stomach ulcers. So he was on 6 medications. So we gave him the Hawthorn Berry tea to drink through the day because of his high blood pressure.
In a video interview, the host shared how her mother tackled high blood pressure using cayenne pepper. The host explained that her mother placed a small amount of cayenne powder under her tongue, which caused her blood pressure to drop back to normal levels within a short time.
She used cayenne and I said, put it under your tongue when your blood pressure goes up really high. And she did that and she said, wow, it actually brought my blood pressure down.
Additionally, research has shown that garlic supplements have helped individuals experience a mild decrease in blood pressure levels. These stories and research findings prove that these herbs can provide remarkable benefits for heart health and overall well-being when used correctly. Additional recommendations. While incorporating these 3 herbs into your lifestyle can significantly benefit your heart and blood pressure, Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that the diet and lifestyle adjustments are equally important. To achieve optimal results, she advises adopting a plant-based diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Daily physical exercise is also essential to support heart health and improve circulation. Moderate activities like walking, jogging, or yoga can work wonders for your overall well-being. Another critical factor is managing stress effectively. Stress can negatively impact your blood pressure, so practicing mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing exercises can help keep your mental health in check. Don't forget to stay hydrated throughout the day and aim for adequate sleep to help your body recover and function at its best. By combining these lifestyle habits with the regular use of hawthorn berries, garlic, and cayenne pepper, you'll be well on your way to achieving excellent cardiovascular health. These 3 amazing heart-healthy herbs prove that nature holds all the ingredients needed to heal your body naturally. By adding hawthorn berries, garlic, and cayenne pepper to your daily diet, you can effectively manage your blood pressure, improve your heart health, and prevent long-term complications. But remember, these herbs are most effective when combined with a healthy lifestyle. Don't rely solely on natural remedies to replace necessary medications or healthcare advice. Always consult with a professional if you're unsure or have pre-existing conditions. That is it for today's video. Have you tried hawthorn berries, garlic, or cayenne pepper to manage your blood pressure? If yes, we'd love to hear your experience. Let us know in the comments below.